So one last question for you. I want to kind of zoom out some. I mentioned in my opening statement that I had kind of a 4-year gap in my consumption of intelligence around this, and I was struck when I came back in earlier this year by the progress that the PRC had made and some of the real critical technologies in the space domain, certainly, but across the board. I would be curious to hear your kind of big picture assessment of if the PRC continues on the trajectory that it's going in developing its capabilities, the United States continues on the trajectory that we're going in developing our space capabilities, how do you see that playing out?
Yeah, I don't like the curves that you've just kind of defined there. I don't like the slope of those curves. I think if in the last few years, one of the big changes that I think is noteworthy is we recognized in 2007 and in the following years after that that they were investing heavily in the counterspace capabilities to deny us the use of our satellites. The bigger change in the last 10 years, I think, is now they've built this, what we called a kill web. But in essence, it's a space-enabled targeting set of constellations. The ability to find, fix, track, target our terrestrial forces, that's what has grown most impressively over the last decades. Hundreds of satellites used for this purpose. So that means it's no longer, it's still necessary to protect our satellites, but that's not sufficient. Now we have to be able to deny the PRC, for example, the use of their satellites against our forces. That's a new mission set and really rounds out what we say it means to have space superiority, to use space control, protect ours, but also deny theirs. And that's what we're trying to invest more in.
General, thank you for your testimony today. It's been very, very helpful. Thank you.